Punjab Engineering College, celebrating 100 years of foundation.
Punjab Engineering College has completed 100 years of foundation on November 9th, 2021. It will commence its centenary celebrations from 16th November 2021. The President of India, Shri Ram Nath Kovind, will grace the event as the chief guest. PEC was established in 1921 in Lahore as Mughalpura Technical College. The college admitted its first batch of 50 students in October 1923. After partition in 1947, the college was relocated to Roorkee in India and was renamed East Punjab College of Engineering. In the year 1950, the word East was dropped. Towards the end of December 1953, the college shifted to its present campus in Chandigarh as an affiliated campus of Punjab University. In October 2003, the Government of India recognized the college as a deemed university, now known as Punjab Engineering College, deemed to be university.
As Vinay said, rather memorable, not the way we wanted it to be, but welcome to our first General Body meeting. Specifically to the people who have put in the effort of driving down from our locations, which is largely our PECOSA executive, our former president, Mr. K.K. Vora, also Vikram Hans is stuck somewhere.
No, he almost reached.
He's almost reached. Okay, so it's like the flow is there, right? People are coming. So people who have come down, he's the past president of PECOSA also. Of course, our own executive body and our seniors, respected seniors who are here, who have graced the occasion, and all the youngsters, especially happy with the participation that is coming from the younger batches, which is the 2020, 21, 22 batches. It's a wonderful feeling to see that these people are connecting with us, and a lot of credit for that goes to a couple of our youngsters from, a lot of credit for this goes to Rakshit Seth, who was also on our executive body from the 2012 batch, and he and his colleagues have put in this effort of trying to connect us with the batches which are post 2020. So welcome to our AGM. Before we move on with the agenda for the day, I would request all of you to think about some of our colleagues, two of them from our executive body of the NCR, that is Engineer J.S. Dua and Ashok Kumar Verma, who are no longer with us due to COVID. I'm sure we've all had very unfortunate COVID, which we've tried to stand by each other. I'd like you all to stand up for a minute. So please maintain 1 minute. Thank you all. May the rest in peace. May God bless you.
It's no longer a college, and we have scaled up on excellence on many fronts. Tech had scaled up on excellence on many fronts, but not on alumni relationship. And we do not know how to go about it. There was an alumni association before that, which was the alumni meet was a cup of tea and a samosa once a year. And at that time, Rakesh Nath ji was heading the. अब हम सब एक दूसरे की शक्ल की तरफ देखें कि ये चाहते क्या हैं, इनकी इच्छा क्या है, और उन्होंने हमें क्यों इकट्ठा किया. Most of us in that group were either from the business community or one or two were from the corporate sector. We spent 2 hours deliberating on the roadmap. That was the time when the college decided that it is willing to pitch in, it is willing to be a partner in building up alumni relationships, committing on money, resources and energy, which was very funny because the college did not have a department for alumni relationships. But they were willing to bring the money on the table, They were willing to bring in whatever resources they had. And sir, we had in PECOSA on that day when I was asked to take over, $2.25 lakh. आपके पास $2.25 lakh.
You can collab the man also who made it from 1.03.
So the journey continued from 2006,
He is
2007.
sitting here.
And
You don't know that.
the journey has been tough. We were given a list of names which was hand scribbled or whatever. The money, I told you, whatever we had. But the college was the partner, that was the strength. And that continued. And I'm very happy to see what we have. I mean, at that time, frankly, I did not envisage, I could not even imagine chapters. Today we're talking about today, we're talking about, I mean, this is wonderful. That's why I always try to make it. And there was another small story I must tell you. I love to share this. The PECOSA logo. I mean, you want to build a brand, you want to sell a brand, you want to corporatize it, you want to let the alumni know they should think about the brand.
And some of you are attending this for the first time, you need to know what this PECOSA NCR chapter is all about, right? I'm actually very happy to say that the two presidents of PECOSA that I have interacted the most with, one for the 25th reunion of 1983 batch and one for the 35th reunion of 93 batch, are both here, and you've met them both, Vikram Hans and Boraji. We've had some amazing times collecting funds, organizing the events, and once NCR gave us an opportunity, so in this 4-year period that you heard of, that we came into existence, actually effectively we had only about 6 odd months of working before COVID struck us, and we had to stop our activities. In those 6 odd months, we did a spring carnival, which was conducted right here on WLCI Hall. Where entry was free for everyone, lunch was served by us, drinks were served by us, and anybody and everybody, not just our subscribed members, were welcome to join us, and they had a wonderful entire day spent over here. We had one IPL final get-together where we had booked an entire pub with a 100 minimum guarantee, where a lot of you showed up, where beer was on the tap, other drinks were being served, snacks dinner with the IPL final in 2019. Thereafter, we had one networking dinner, which was arranged at Delhi Gymkhana Club, thanks to Rajesh and Charu Sharma here, who arranged this for us in the club. Now, these 3 events apart, we collected funds for scholarships for the economically weaker and meritorious students of PEC. Those funds were transferred to PEC. Also, some funds were raised by us and transferred through individual members to PECOSA, because Boraji was driving certain initiatives there at that point of time. And Sanjiv has always been a noble contributor to such causes. So Sanjiv, thanks for that. You all stood by us who are either at a retired stage or post-retirement, have a lot of experience and value that they can create for the youngsters especially. We are all volunteering our time, and that we have discussed at various meetings of ours. That kind of tells you the kind of work that you expect the PECOSA NCR chapter to do. The gatherings and the get-togethers are more than welcome, and they never happen without liquor. PEC, I think that is standard here for, right?
Thank you.
So that's apart. Now the question is, what do we do hereafter? There is obviously a vision. The recently elected PEC body has decided that every chapter now needs to register itself as an association, and hence shall function independently under the guidelines of PECOSA, but with its own PAN numbers and its own books of accounts. our books of accounts and audited figures will be merged by PECOSA till 31st of March 2023, which we shall be handing over to our Treasurer and General Secretary who are here. Hereafter, we intend to form an association for the NCR, which is going to be registered with our own PAN number, and then we are making much larger plans for that association. A vision over there being that we have a lot of our PECOSIANs in very senior positions in the government service. We intend to leverage their help and assistance in getting us a plot of land allotted at a subsidized rate somewhere in the NCR, where we can actually build a PECOSA NCR Institute, or a club, in other words, institute, as Pavanji cautioned me that subsidies you don't get for building clubs, so you must use the term institute. I have a couple of funny names that I thought of also, which I'll share with you over drinks. It won't be fair for me to say them now. So our intention is that in the next year to 2 years, we will get this plot of land, and it will probably take us about 3 years to construct the club with at least 10-15 guest rooms for our visitors, for our PECOSIAN friends, at least a billiards room which we used to use so frequently there. Obviously the bar is there, the dining facilities will be there, and if we can help it, we would also like to create a 1,000-seater auditorium so that we do not have to work on the vagaries of the weather. So hopefully we are getting there in 5 years' time. If we are able to achieve that, that would be something that would give us a lot of peace of mind and give us a lot of satisfaction that we've actually been able to create something in brick and mortar for future generations and of course for all of us to enjoy. Once the association is registered, which will happen in the month of April, we will definitely be coming to you again and telling you how to subscribe, what the subscription charges, what the benefits are, and we will also be inviting more of you who can put in the time and create value for all of us to come forward and join our executive committees. So that is something which should happen over a period of a month as soon as the paperwork is done, and we will be looking for guidance from our seniors, definitely leveraging the benefits of our friends PECOSIANs who are in government services and in senior positions to help us out. IAS is a very big thing to leverage, so we will be leveraging that. Efforts have already started in that direction, so it's not something that we are saying just for the sake of it. Apart from all the activities, before I conclude, and I would be failing in my talk to you if I were to forget to mention that possibly the most noble thing that we did in this entire period was actually under the lead of Vinay Pasricha, where during our COVID period, we set up a 30-bed COVID center, COVID care center. We got support from PECOSA Australia, some of the batchmates in concentrators across from Australia for the benefit of those in PECOSA, all our PECOSIANs who needed those facilities. We had oxygen cylinders, we hired nurses, we hired attendants, we arranged for free food for the attendants and the patients. We arranged online consultations with doctors, and all this happened post the volunteer force of 100 that Vinay had created, which was helping out people on phone call, getting them ambulances, getting them nursing help, medical care, anything and everything that anybody wanted at a time. During the second wave, you will remember, none of this was available. The entire system and state had failed. This effort came in from the volunteers. The financial support for that came from all of you. It was only a request that was put on various Facebook groups, and I'm so glad and so appreciative of the funds that you people gave us, which are going to be used, have been used and will be used for such things. So there are a lot of things that we intend to do within PECOSA NCR, including coming out with some healthcare benefits for our members, and all these will unfold over a period of time. Till then, I think we have done whatever we could, despite the COVID period, with the time that we had. Our entire team, and the ones who are here, I would like them to please come and join me here. Vijay, please, the PECOSA NCR team, you must meet. Rakshit, Arun, please. Where are the others? Kuldeep, The birthday boy, Kuldeep ji, please. Sanjiv Agarwal ji. Why are you guys waiting to be pointed out and called out? Yeah? We are a team, we stand together, right? So this is the team that we have today. Thank you.
साडे पीसी दे 100 साल पूरे हो गए चक दे फटे साडे पीसी दे 100 साल पूरे हो गए चक दे फटे Come let's drink, dance and dine to the glory of our PEC. Come let's do a bit of bhangra and break the dance as we celebrate our centenary. We now heighten our tiranga of technology in every country. All in the name of PC Chandigarh of India for the world. साडे PC दे 100 साल पूरे हो गए चक दे फटे साडे PC दे 100 साल पूरे हो गए चक दे फटे मुगलपुरा से आए चंडीगढ़ में बसे हुण एक फूल गुलाब दा PEC चंडीगढ़ दा रोज गार्डन दा ते रॉक गार्डन दा 4 साल दी इंजीनियरिंग कर मनुष्यता की सेवा हमारा काम भारत के नाम दुनिया की सेवा में हो मेवा क्षेत्र हमने कोई छोड़ा नहीं रोड पुल डैम कनाल बिजली और पानी स्काई और स्पेस बैंक और रेलवेज क्वालिटी अश्योरेंस और टेक्नोलॉजी एंड AI खेल कूद हो या फिल्मिस्तान डांस ड्रामा और आर्ट हिंदुस्तान का कोई भी नाम लो हमारा तिरंगा ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी है छाया पॉलिटिक्स आर्मी नेवी एयरफोर्स IAS IPS की हर सर्विस में भी हमने है नाम कमाया all in the name of PEC of India for the world साडे PC दे 100 साल पूरे हो गए चक दे फटे साडे PC दे 100 साल पूरे हो गए चक दे फटे all our worthy principals and directors and professors and staff of the past and the present की जय जिन्होंने हमें यहाँ पहुँचाया PC हमारा सोर्स कोड बना PECOSA बनी हमारी डेवलपिंग स्पेस मैं PECOSIAN मैं PECOSIAN मैं PECOSIAN मैं PECOSIAN दुनिया में छाए सारे PECOSIANS PC दी कर दे बल्ले बल्ले PC दी कर दे बल्ले बल्ले आओ अब हम विजन और मिशन की बात करें काम इतना करें कि भारत सोने की चिड़िया फिर से